Today we're going to discuss the difference and the value of these two cards, American Express Platinum card, Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and I will let you know which one I actually prefer and which one I actually use and which one I regret getting. All right, so quick rundown of the American Express Platinum card. It has a $695 annual fee. Usually with all the statement credits that you get from this card, you get positive value from them.
Nice.
Some of them are more difficult to use, some are less difficult to use, and I will let you know which ones I always use and which ones are kind of burdensome and which ones I don't even use at all. So again, $695, $175 for 3 additional platinum card holders if you want to do that, or free gold cards, and they're not really the real gold cards. They're just mirror platinum cards. You get 5 times the points booked directly with flight or through the travel portal. You get 5 times the points on hotels only booked through the travel portal. You don't get that if you book directly with the hotels. Now the credits which I actually use, I use the $200 Uber credit, Uber Eats credit. That comes in $15 every single month and $35 in December. I use the $240 digital entertainment credit. Not everybody can fully use that because it doesn't cover things like YouTube Premium or Spotify or Apple, but it does cover something that I use a lot, which is SiriusXM or Disney Plus. I fully use that. I also use the $200 annual hotel credit. You could book 1 night at the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection, or you have to do 2 nights with the hotel collection in order to get that credit. You also get stuff like 4 p.m. late checkout, plus property credits and various other things which add to that $200 as well. I also use the $200 airline credit, which they don't give you $200 for the ticket purchase, but they'll give you incremental credits back for like seat upgrades, baggage fees, snacks, and drinks on the plane. It does not include Wi-Fi, surprisingly, but everything else that accrues a cost or an additional cost, like change fees or something, American Express will give you that back up to $200 for 1 single airline. The $189 clear credit, I use that a lot because I travel a lot, so that brings me positive value. I could add that to the list. If you don't know what clear is, it's basically like TSA pre-check, but it's before the security. So let's say, for example, you have a TSA pre-check line, you go in there and you have clear, you bypass everybody waiting in that line. You go straight to the front with the clear person, and the TSA agent doesn't even check your ID. They just check credentials of the clear agent, and you continue on into your TSA pre-check screening. The $100 Saks credit, I kind of use that. I sometimes forget, but it's great for little gifts here and there. You get $50 every 6 months with that credit. And last but not least, my favorite perk of the card is the Centurion Lounge access. I get so much positive value from this card just for having that Centurion Lounge access.
Wow.
I live at a location with the airport that has a Centurion Lounge, so I get value out of it all the time.
Wow.
All right, the credits that I don't use are the Equinox credit. I don't know anybody that uses that credit. Maybe some people do. And the $155 Walmart Plus membership. While I have the membership because I get Paramount Plus for free with it, you know, I have Amazon Prime, so I don't really use Walmart Plus. Maybe I should start using it, but hey, I mean,
What do I do? What do I do?
all right, so with this platinum card, you also get Marriott Gold and Hilton Gold status. You'll also get Hertz Gold, Avis Preferred, and National Emeralds Club status using this card, as long as you enroll in those benefits. So go ahead and do that as well if you haven't done so already. The membership rewards point transfer partners, as you guys are probably familiar with, the best way to redeem points is not using Amazon, not using Pay Yourself Back with this card unless it was a Schwab card, which it's not, is transfer partners. There's 18 different airlines. The ones that are actually not included, ironically, is like United and American Airlines or Lufthansa. Or you could use them for hotels. Transfer those credits, the membership rewards points, to hotel partners such as Hilton, Marriott, or Choice. And currently, American Express is running a promotion where 1,000 Hilton Honors points equals to 2,500 Hilton Honors points. All right, finally, the one thing I also love about this card is cell phone protection.
Excuse me, technical support, can you repair my phone?
You get $800 per incident, up to 2 times a year. So you don't, if you have an iPhone, well, you're still going to be under, but at least it's $800 back in your pocket to repair the phone. You also get various insurances such as trip delay insurance, trip cancellation insurance, primary rental car coverage insurance, primary rental car theft, damage insurance as well. You get return protection and extended warranty protection. I don't really want to go into those details because that's a lot of information. And I believe I mentioned lost luggage insurance, right? So that's a very important one as well, or damaged luggage insurance. So those two are very important as well, and I love that on this card. All right, so with that being said, I get extreme positive value out of this card despite the hefty fee. For me, it's definitely a keeper card in my wallet, but let's just wait, come out with the Sapphire Reserve card. Now let's discuss this one. All right, with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, the annual fee on this card is $550. There's a current sign-up bonus of 60,000 ultimate rewards points after you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months. Keep in mind, this isn't like all the other Chase cards with the 60,000 offer. You're only eligible for offers on the Sapphire cards once every 4 years. So if you downgrade this card in 2 years to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I believe you're not eligible for a welcome offer until another 2 years.
Sorry.
Okay, this card will get you 3x back on travel and dining worldwide. It'll also get you 10x back on dining through Chase, which I don't know how to use that yet, but I will look into it and advise on another video. You also get 10 times the points using Lyft through March 2025. You get 5x the points on travel and rental cars booked through their Chase travel portal, the ultimate reward portal. And if you book through the Chase Sapphire Reserve portal, you get 50% more value of your ultimate rewards points if you're booking with ultimate rewards points. And what that means is that if a hotel costs 50,000 ultimate rewards points, you will only really need to front up about 32,000, and then you'll get 50% more of 32,000, which is about 16,000. So yeah, maybe like 33,000, and then you get, you fill in the gaps with that. Now, one thing I really love with this card is the $300 travel credit. It's super easy to use. My very first transaction on this card was Airbnb, and I got the travel credit like within like 3 days. After the transaction cleared, I got $300 just right there. It was so easy. You could use it with Airbnb, you could use it with parking, you could use it on seat upgrades and room upgrades, various things will trigger that credit. It's not very restrictive like American Express is. Another awesome thing with this card is that you get access to the Priority Pass Select. Unlike with American Express, it's a different Priority Pass. The Chase Sapphire Reserve Priority Pass Select, you actually get $28 dining credits for you and for one additional person. If there's like no lounge available, or you just prefer not to go to a lounge, you prefer to go to a specific restaurant, you got to look up these restaurants first, then you get $28 for yourself and $28 for your travel partner. You also get select airport lounge access with this, like the Chase Sapphire lounges. There's not many of them. I know there's one in like Austin, there's one in Boston, Hong Kong I believe was one of them. But they're around, they're few and far between, but if you're in one of those cities, you definitely get great value out of this card. You also get travel partners, just like the American Express card. These are different. You have Hyatt, which is something I love about this card. I love Hyatt as a transfer partner because you get so much positive value out of that. IHG and Marriott. So the only shared travel transfer partner when it comes to hotels is Marriott between the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the American Express Platinum. As far as transfer partners for airlines, you have airlines such as Air France, KLM, Air Canada, Southwest, and United and Virgin. So United is on this one, which is the primary airline that I use, but it's not on the American Express, although this is a lot less airlines on the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. You get free Dash Pass by DoorDash up to, I think it's up to next year. They offer a free Dash Pass and like GoPuff or something like that. That might be the Chase Sapphire Preferred for the GoPuff. I'm not exactly sure. You obviously get your TSA pre-check and global entry credit. You get one or the other. You don't necessarily get both once every 4 years or 5 years or something like that. There's no foreign transaction fees on this card, so it's a great travel card if you're abroad. Like I said before, you get 3 times back on dining and travel worldwide, so you don't have to worry about can I use this card or not abroad, or will I get 3 times the points or not while I'm abroad when I'm eating out.
15 double cheeseburgers, please.
You also get certain luxury hotel benefits. I'm not really too familiar with that. I just know that the American Express Platinum card has far superior hotel benefits and things like that. And you have the regular, just like the American Express Platinum card, you have your purchase protection, return protection, extended warranty, primary rental car insurance, which covers damage, accidents, theft, and other kinds of damage like that. You also have your regular trip cancellation or interruption insurance, trip delay insurance, bag lost luggage insurance, and any other kind of delay insurance like that. as well as medical emergencies during your travels, which the medical emergencies, they'll cover you up to $100,000. So if you're in Mexico and you broke your leg or something like that and you got to get back to the United States, they will help you with that if that's during your some kind of vacation or travels. As long as you use this card to pay for your tickets and your trips and everything like that, then they cover you with that. So that being said, great comparison with both of these cards.
We're not in competition.
Now it's time to tell you what my cons are with these cards and which one I will be choosing as my primary card here forward. So we just listed all the pros for the American Express Platinum card. The con is obviously the $695 annual fee, which for me isn't really much of a con because I get all that back in the credits that they give me, which some of them I'm kind of forced to use, but hey, I would have used them either way. So $695 versus the $550. I do not get any positive value out of the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. I do get the $300 travel credit reimbursement, but that's the only monetary value I get out of this card, right? I don't have lounge access here. I would have to go out of my way to Austin or Boston or some other cities to go visit a lounge. Although this card does have a better priority pass with that $28 per person up to 2 people credit at certain restaurants. And the airport I fly out of does have one of those restaurants where I could use that $28 dining credit for me and another $28 for a guest that I'm with. All right, so the winner is obviously, made for me, obviously, out of positive value and the location where I live, will be the American Express Platinum card. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ask me some questions down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer you guys, and let me know also what kind of videos you want to see, whether it's more about hotels or airlines or credit cards, and definitely also let me know. Please like and share this video as well. It definitely helps me grow this channel, and I really hope to be bringing you guys more positive value here in the future. So take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.